Hello everyone, Shabear 1000 here. Today we're heading to Dollar Tree. I'm going to go get my camping stuff for tomorrow. Today's Friday. I'm going out tomorrow, doing an overnight on this $100 challenge thing that everybody does. So anyway, a monkey talked me into it. I didn't want to do it, but so that's where we're heading now. And we're going to go pick up my supplies, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Stick around. Okay guys, so here we are. We're at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna go try to find some stuff to make a shelter and some food and stuff. They got food in this one?
Yes.
All right guys, so I'll be back with you in a minute.
Okay, Shabear. Here is your $100. There you go. That's right.
Okay guys, so that's the first Dollar Tree. I spent 80 bucks. I'm going to the second one, see if there's anything I may have forgot, or they might have something better. Then I'll get it there. So stick around. I didn't record any of that in there. She recorded the whole thing, so. But I will show you what I got tomorrow. Yeah, I'll show you what I got tomorrow. But we're going to store number 2. Okay guys, huh?
Unless you want to pick something up.
Okay guys, so anyway, I don't know what she's talking about.
Food.
We're going to the next Dollar Tree. I got like $23 left. So I'm gonna see, you know, if there's something that they may have that I could use that the other store didn't, or you know, something I may have forgot, whatever. So we're going to it right now, if monkey don't get us killed.
Sure.
And it's right over there. Right in there. Right there.
Yes, I know, Mr. Driver. I can do better.
Alright, so there's the Dollar Tree. And it's a new Mexican restaurant we got. But, so I'm going to go in here. I think she's filming, so I'm not going to film. I'll just use some of her footage. And since both of us filming, because I'm not going to show every little thing. I'll just show some bits and pieces. All right, guys. So I'll be back with you when we get out of here.
Okay. Let's get her done.
Don't rush me.
No,
This is survival. I could die.
you're not going to die. You want a cart?
Yeah. Okay, guys. So here's what we got going on here. There's all my stuff. Monkey took a couple things back, like the pool noodles, because I got something else.
Win free items. But I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
It gets.
So that way I still had, you know, the right amount of money. So yeah, there's our stuff, and I'll go through this with you tomorrow when I'm setting up and everything. So I got a couple things, you know, just for fun, and you know, just and something to do. So all right guys, there we are. We're going to go out here in a little bit and scope out and see if my place that I'm thinking about doing it at is open. So hopefully it'll still be open tomorrow, because I'm not going to be camping tonight. I'll be camping tomorrow and probably Sunday night. So I'll kick you back on when we get out to the camp area. Okay guys, I don't know if I was recording, so I'm just going to do this all again. This is a campsite here we've been wanting to stay in, and I'm thinking there's a lot of shade here that I can utilize for my shelter. Over there's where we usually set up. I don't know if you can see them tents over there. I'll show you here in a minute. So this is one campsite, and Monkey thought it'd be cool because back over in there's no other campsites or anything, so it's animals. So she thinks it'd be spooky.
And you can bring your trail cams and we can put them out back there.
I thought I wasn't allowed to bring anything.
I'm bringing the trail cams, you're just setting them up.
No, you set them up if you're bringing them. Okay, so this is one campsite here. What I should have did was brought a tent or something, set it up so I could reserve my spot, because I have it from tonight until Monday. So now over here is, oh, also right over here is a nice nice shady spot. I could utilize one of these trees for my shelter if I wanted to. So I got that. And let's see. Now over here is a nice shady spot. But there's really no trees that I can use for my shelter. Now I do have those poles though. I don't know if I showed that clip, but I do have some poles I bought to make a frame, because Monkey said I'm not allowed to use the picnic tables for my shelter, because that was my plan. So, but she said I can use it for other things. So over there's where we usually set up. There is another spot over there, but we've been there a couple times. So I think, let me see here. There's a picnic table over here all by itself, because Monkey's just going to sleep in the truck, so. I mean, it's kind of shady here, but it's got all this, a lot of undergrowth here. So, I mean, you know, there's a nice shady spot right there. I could probably use this. Rake some of the stuff out of here so I don't puncture my bed. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay guys, so we're out here. It's the next day, and I'll show you the things I got. And I got this, and I'm starting with this foil for a reason. I think the lighting still sucks. Anyway, it's aluminum foil. Paper de aluminum. 5 full is bonus. 5 bonus sheet. I got this. Ooh, now that's shiny. So I'm starting with this because I've got to get my drinks in here. Because once I start this challenge, if this stuff ain't cold, drinking warm stuff. Oh, 5 bonus sheets. I was like, man, I'm going to run out of sheets. There's 30 sheets in here. Now, I did get smart and freeze my water, but when we went home this morning, the freezer was open. So they didn't get clear froze, but it'll be alright. Now, disclaimer guys, this is not a survival video. It's a $100 challenge. Could I survive if I had to? Yes. Anybody can survive overnight with nothing, not even water, overnight. Okay, now I'll put these back in here. I'll put these on top of these or something. Put these on top of these. This is part of my supper time. I put those sheets on backwards. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to put these over here in the sun. Or, yeah, that's a great idea. We'll put these in the sun. Yeah, sure. That's a good idea, huh, Mama?
Yeah.
Big monkey's behind me. Alright. My phone's buzzing. Figure that. Last night I spent 10 minutes walking around trying to get service so I could watch a little YouTube while Monkey was gone. Finally I had to leave my phone out here, over here to the left of me. Might have showed you guys to get service. Now it's up there where it couldn't get service last night and it's buzzing. Okay. I'll be back with you. Okay, so now here's my shelter. This is a 8-foot by 10-foot tarp. There's that. This is a shower curtain. That's going to be part of my shelter. This could be part of my shelter. I don't know yet, but so got 3 rolls of tape here. Got some fun tape. All right, so I'm going to set these over here so the sun don't get them. And I got some cordage for my shelter. There's what, 40 feet of this, I think. It says 200 pounds. Yeah, there's 40 feet of that. And I got this paracord here. There's 25 feet of that. Now, I'll move on to my food, which I'm going to make. These are just snack time. I don't know what. Okay, these are snack times, just regular Vienna sausages. This is my supper. You guys already seen the sausages. Hang on. The hell is that thing? Okay, sorry, airboat was going by as per normal. I got these Hormel tamales, chicken and chili sauce. Got 2 cans of these. So that's going to be my supper with the 2 sausages. I've got a bunch of these lights, which I need to set out here in the sun anyway. Not so much for the lights, but for what those lights can do for me. Oh, here's some stuff just in case to make my shelter with. I got 2 of these to eat out of or whatever. I did get 6 of them, didn't I? Got a bunch of these. This is part of my fire starting deal. Possibly, I'm not sure yet. This is always a good idea to have one of these in your pack. Kind of like a multi-tool, but these spoons, fire starting stuff, She said I can't use a lighter, I can't use a fire striker, and I can't use lighter fluid. I got this. Flammable gas treatment. It's not lighter fluid. Got these for washing up dishes and stuff. It could also make a fire. We'll check. I'm missing one of these. I could have sworn I got 6. Okay, so let me... Monkey found it. Give you guys an idea. Get the idea now? Alright. So, but might as well let them charge, have some ambiance. Hand sanitizer. Cleaning my hands. You could also make a fire with that stuff. Could be possible fire making stuff here. We might do that as an experiment. Possible fire starting thing here. I better get these out of the sun. Nice vanilla candle. Smells good. 3 wicks. And it is 14 ounces. And I got some of these. I can unroll these and use them to tie stuff together, which I think is what I'm going to use excuse me, for my shelter. I have one of these. I have one of these that Dennis sent me, but I wasn't allowed to bring anything from home. And I got some of these, help with the shelter. I got 4 of these broomstick mop handle things for my shelter. Got me a beach towel. This is going to be the bedding for my shelter. Now I need a bed. Well, let's see what we got for a bed. A chocolate bar. It's 5 foot large, so in the middle of the night if I want a snack, I just turn my head sideways and start chomping, right? So I probably should have got 2 of these. It's only 5 feet, and I'm 5'7", 5'10", depending on what convenience store I'm leaving. But there's my bed, so hopefully this don't get a hole in it. Hence the reason why I also got the shower curtain to put down so it doesn't pop. And you gotta have some fun stuff. I got me one of these digital pets. Remember they used to be called, what did these used to be called? Tamagotchis or something? You know, and mess around. I'm laying in the tent or whatever, because I can't go in the camper. I can go in the camper and cool down if I need to in front of the fan. I can't utilize the camper. I can't use the electric. I can't use any tool or anything out of the camper. I can go in and get out of the sun, and that's it. Right, Monk?
Yeah. So,
that's a fun thing. And what else? I think that is about it. Yeah, so I think that's it. But I also got this. It is breezy today. I got me a pinwheel. I tried to have Monkey pick for me, but she just, I don't know. She was looking at pink stuff. I said, give me this.
I was going to get you pink flower.
So, you know, something fun. So, you got to have fun, right, guys? All right, guys. Give me a few minutes. Let me cool down, and then we're going to go right over here, and we're going to start right in there somewhere, I think. We will start setting up the shelter. I should probably do the fire first. But see, we're not going to have a fire, guys. Now, I'm going to show you how I would have started my fire. Right, Monk?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to build a fire because we are still in a fire, man. And as you can see, we are surrounded by very dry stuff. So, oh, how am I going to cook then? Almost forgot. How am I going to cook this stuff? Well, I did have a chair. It was 10 bucks. So was this thing. And that would have put me $10 over. So Monkey said I can put stuff back to get this, which I decided I'm not going to have the chair because there's a picnic table there. So I got this for cooking. And it's ripping open, but that's okay. This was $10. Yeah, are you in there? Yeah, there you go. So, the kit includes all 11 pieces shown, including one full-size, what is that? Chafing rack? Anyway, one full-size foil pan. One full-size foil pan, 2 half-size foil pans, 2 heating fuels. That's great to know, right? Since we can't have a fire. We are allowed to, however, use a barbecue grill or something like this. So we get the 2 heating fuels, 1 serving tong, boom boom, right there. 2 serving spoons, boom boom, right there. 2 serving forks, boom boom, right there. And so there we go. That was $10, and there's what it looks like. That's what I'm going to cook my meal with. I was going to cook Monkey and her mom a meal too, but you know, in the other side. But she decided she's going to make them hamburger helper out here, right? Yeah. Because she's going to bring her mom out because it's a nice day, and so she's actually. Are you going to cook out here or inside the camper?
Probably should cook out here so I don't have to eat in there.
Well, I got the stove in there, so.
Oh, the little one?
Yeah, the one that comes out.
We can put that out here and I'll cook out here.
So she's actually going to cook for her mom. So it kind of helped me, but it kind of, then I'm kind of, but not really, because next time I can still use the other side and the other fuel thing. So not a big deal, right, Monk?
No.
So this is what we're going to cook with. So, all right, guys, I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, so let's open this up. Hopefully this has grommets in it. It does. Cool. All right. So I picked out my spot. It's nice and shady here, and there's not a lot of puncture things. Alright, so let me see. Depending on how high I want this thing. If I want to go higher, I'll use it that way. But if I want to go longer, I'll use it I'll turn this. Let me see. Which way do I want it? Let me see. Okay, well, let me get my cordage. Where did I put my cordage? Here it is. And I might as well grab my knife while I'm over here. Well, oh no. Okay. Shut up, Monk. Okay, so here's my dilemma. I got this awesome tool, right? I need a tool to open this thing. And I'm not allowed to use anything out of the garage or the house, the tent. That green and white, the cottage. Monkey calls it cottage. Let me figure out how I'm going to open this, and I'll get back to you. Okay, guys, let's see what we can do with this thing. I love things that are dual purpose, like this stuff. Don't throw it away. It's a good tie wrap for something. You got something coming loose or whatever, right? Monkey's just enjoying herself immensely over here. Again, fire starter material. Help me note, whatever. All right, Monk? Okay, now I wonder if I can open this like a can. I doubt it. Nope. Now, some guys will say, oh, that was set up. No, I was going to buy just a regular knife, but I thought, no, I'll just use the knife that's in here. But then I remembered I got this to open my food. So, there we go. You gotta be careful with this stuff, it'll cut you. See, a lot of people get smart and they would go buy a knife to open this with and go, I'm going to use this knife to open this with, but then they don't have anything to open the knife to open this with. So, the pliers. Now I know I'm going to need my knife. Okay, there's a little saw on here. Of course, a couple little screwdrivers. Sorry about the airboats. The knife, which is usually dull. This one's not too bad. Okay, now let's take our rope over here. Oh, I need my pipes. Hang on. Okay, guys, what I got to do is I got to do my measuring. My mic working? Yeah. Okay. How tall do I want this? I think that's probably tall enough right there, but it's not wide enough. Alright guys, let me get this figured out. Okay, I found the end. Alright. Now, how tall was this again? Out of all the places, I'll find a solid spot in the sand. Now, I'm going to go around. I'm going to do that to all four. So, I'll catch you guys off, and I'll kick you back on when I get all these done. Okay guys, there's my shelter, down and dirty. Of course, instead of those things, you can use logs or whatever if you have hatchets and stuff, which I'm not privy to. And my battery's going dead in this camera. Oh, no. I just took it off the charger before we left the house. Alright, I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, that's Monkey down there setting up her camera.
Yep, got the camera going. It's gonna put this bed in now.
I'm gonna start on my bed and then we gotta get a fire going before Monkey's gotta go here in about 30 minutes. This is just, oh. Okay, these have magnets in them.
Yep.
If I need to, I can utilize them magnets. Sorry about the airboats, guys. Jesus, they're so obnoxious. They think they're so cool. I got an airboat. So what? It's a boat. At the end of the day, it's a friggin' boat. This is just to kind of help keep anything from poking my bed or me. All right, there's that. Yeah, if I wanted to, I'd get the magnets out of there and do other things with them. Okay, now, let me go get my bed blown up. Here's my bed. And my snack for later, if I get hungry. So, as you can see, I'm just gonna blow this up. I'm not gonna bore you with that. And I'll get it shoved in there, and I'll be back with you guys. Since 1894. Fun facts, 220 calories per bar. Net weight, 1.55 ounces, which is 43 grams. Milk chocolate. All right, let me get this blown up. Okay, guys, we got this aired up.
Yep, you got it going.
Monkey helped me, and then these things bring a pump with you. We didn't have a pump, so, but what we did have is Monkey's got a little 12-volt vacuum cleaner in there, and I just put I taped black tape the end onto the other side instead of the suction side. So, and that's how we pumped it up. So there it is right there. And that's hard to see, but all right, now we've got this. This is kind of going to be my blanket type thing. All right.
That's cute.
All right, festive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this in here. There's my little bed. I'm not going to use that to cover up with, guys. I'm just going to use it to keep me from sticking to that thing. All right, we got to build a fire. Okay, guys, almost forgot something. Fun stuff. I'll probably have to tighten that more because, see, that's getting warm now and it's stretching.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is tighten the pegs out. Okay, guys, so yeah, it was about 18 airboats just went by. It's so obnoxious, man. Taking things out in the swamp where they're supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're rude. A lot of them are very rude.
I would love to find out where one of them lived and uncap the headers on the vet and just drive past his house 37 fucking times.
Yeah.
It's not illegal. I'm allowed to use that street and see how he liked it.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to relax. Oh, like I was, you know, on the river the other day. All right, so we're gonna take these batteries. We're gonna hook them up like this. You don't need this many, but. And of course, here comes the wind. All right, so now I'm gonna take this piece of foil and do some folding. What are you guys seeing? Nothing? Of course not. Okay, now I gotta get my knife. Hang on. Okay, we'll make a couple slices in this thing. Hang on. Okay, guys. Now let's get that one. Probably would work. Get a couple of these. You don't need this many. Hang on. Okay, so now, let's see.
He's just showing you the fire, and then he'll put it back.
Yeah, because it's very, very windy too, so, and we are in a fire ban.
Yeah.
So hopefully this will be enough. All right, now I've got to get some of this stuff. Now let's see. Hopefully these batteries are good.
I've never had any trouble with them.
How you know? You never used these ones. I said hopefully these batteries are good. That's funny, not a damn thing's getting hot. That's not, it's not working very, it's not working very well. Hang on. All right, we're gonna try something different. Get a dry one here. Way too much wind for this. And when you use this stuff, you know, you don't want the soap in it, and you want the, like the triple watt, just regular, what do you call it?
That's what I found.
Steel wool.
Steel wool.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not really fine enough, and it's got all this soap in it. Keep messing with it. Hang on while this boat goes past, and I'll keep fluffing this up. Okay, let's just keep trying this. Let me try something else, hang on. Okay, now, we'll try something different. Oh, those cutters are great. Really? All right, oh, this is a data transfer cable too. I think it's, I can't remember which ones are which. Black and white, I think. All right, let me figure out which ones are which. I'll be back with you guys here in a second. Okay, we're trying a different battery here. This came out of my flashlight. This is a piece of foil out of my cigarette packet. Just trying to make a spark. See if we can make a spark. Monkey's taking my equipment away from me.
Sorry.
It's essentially alcohol, is what that stuff is.
There you go.
There it is. Then, of course, you put your stuff on here. And we got a fire going.
You did it.
Now, light my candle. Oh, this candle smells good. I got one lit. Get this down here off this table. So, yeah, we got a fire going.
Yay, you did it.
But I don't understand why this stuff will not, on any battery, will not spark. That aluminum foil. So I have to do that in order to light other things. And our cooking thing. All right, so see if Monkey's got time to help me with this. Whoa. Oh no. Okay, one went out. See if Monkey's got time to help me with this, and then I'll be back with you guys when I get ready to cook. Okay guys, so Monkey just left to go get her mom. We're gonna start supper in a little bit. I got my candle going so I can use that to start the stuff for the for my cooking thing over there. And so it should last a while. So yeah, but as you can see, I left all that in there because don't always believe what you see. Now I have started everything I tried. I have started fires with, including the SOS pad with the soap in it. I just normally I'll rinse it all out. I have started fires with that before, but if you want to use SOS pad, well, steel wool, you want the real fine stuff. But I have started that before with 1.9 volt. I can touch them. I can touch each one of them batteries on my tongue, no problem. I feel a little bit of juice, and also that aluminum foil is weird because we did a test. I don't know if she was filming or not, but I wasn't. I did a test with my cigarette wrapper inside. That's why I was looking for gum yesterday. I know it works well because it's paperback. It's paperback. I don't know if that wind's bothering you, but it's a paperback foil, right? So when you touch it on there, the foil gets hot and catches the paper on fire. That works pretty good. So I tried it with, like I said, I don't think I was rolling. I'll have to check, but so I tried it with my cigarette pack. Inside my cigarette pack, the foil and it's got paperback. It burnt right through. So, but I didn't use a 9-volt battery. It wouldn't do it, but that other battery I had would, out of my flashlight. So she told me to sit down and relax. I'm gonna drink some of my water and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Hate them boats. Okay guys, let's open this up. I am in the camper because I'm allowed to be, but mainly because the wind and the airboats. It's just, it's horrible. Okay, so anyway, this has got Grow Your Own Digital Pet classic game, over 100 pets. Okay, so let's open this up, and it does have a little pamphlet in it. And that's the little pull thing. I'm not going to pull it right now because I want to read this. See if there's anything special I gotta do, find out what the buttons do, and then I'll be back with you. Okay guys, so let's pull this out. You serious? Jesus. Well, what do you expect? I expect it to work. It's supposed to work. Geez, I don't care if it costs 1 cent. You know, when it says it'll work, it should work. I don't care what you pay for something. I hate when people say that. Well, what did you expect? Well, I expected it to work because it says on the package that it works. Alright, there's an airboat coming. Let me read up on this. Okay, so what it says here, pull out the isolation sheet and the ePet is activated. Congratulations, now you are the owner of this electronic pet. This lovely pet needs your care. Please read the following instructions to learn how to take care of your pet. Hang on. Step 1, turn on the power supply. Power 1.5 AG 13 LR44 times 2. Those are the batteries. It says turn on the power supply. Okay, so I pulled that and it says turn on the power supply. That's for a lanyard. No power supply, no button. All these buttons do nothing. Man, you know, I'm an adult and this pisses me off. Imagine if you were a kid, you know? You get that home and it don't work. It says press to select pet. Well, it's not even coming on. It's not even coming on. Alright, well, we'll think of something else, I guess. Okay, we'll use our new tool, because I'm not allowed to use other tools. See if we can get this screw out of here. And we can, it looks like. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, I hate when people, what do you expect for $1? Well, it says it'll work. I expect it to work. That's what I expect. I don't care how much it is. I expect it to work. They're in there, right? So, this is negative. This is, what's going on there? I don't have any lights. Is that metal? Well, it should be. Ooh, sorry. Let me scrape that. Thought maybe there'd be a switch in here because it says, you know, turn on the power. Boom. Nothing. Let's see if this does anything. Nope. It either doesn't work or the batteries are dead. Nothing is happening. Wow. You know, kids buy this stuff. They save their you know, whatever money they get, they save up because they want to get one. And they buy it with their own money sometimes, you know, their allowance or whatever. And they get it home and it doesn't work. And mom and dad usually don't want to run back out to the store, especially if you live a little ways away from the store. Alright, well, that was a bust. I just thought it'd be something fun to play with. As you can see, my pet was, you know, wasn't born alive, I guess. I don't know. No switch. But yeah, pull the tab. Pull out the isolation. Turn on the power supply. And then you select your pet and put, it says press select to select a pet. There are several pets for you to choose. After the screen show 168 and 1, a pet for selection will appear. Press decide to confirm. Okay, but see, we can't, you know, I mean, do you have to wait? I mean, I thought I seen somewhere on here where it said wait a minute, but betting the batteries are junk. Alright, well that was fun. Okay guys, I just can't let it rest. Let's see, that's positive, that's negative. So let's put these on here. And let's put some charge in here. When it starts feeling warm, then I'll it won't take very long. Starting to get warm. I mean, that's still, I don't care, that's pretty crappy. This one's starting to get warm. Okay, let's put this in here. Well, that was right, but I mean, these batteries cost more than the toy, you know? Alright, now, let's see. Oh, did you hear it? Oh, check it out. So it is the batteries. The batteries are crap. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but turn the screen. There's the, then you can select different animals. Looks like a panda, a whale, lion. So I'm going to go through this and I'm going to pick out an animal. What do you guys think? The robot? Yeah, let's do the robot. I'll pick him. So I got to put decide. Time, now I got to check the time. I got to see what time it is. Hang on. It's 5:19. Well, it just changed to 5:20, so it's a military time. Shoot, so that'd be $17. Decide. Let's set it at 21. Oh, and I went past it. You can't hold it to speed it up, so. Hello, any day now. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, we're going to go, it's 5:21 right now, but we're going to go with 5:22. There. Now decide. Name. May. Sue. Tom. Bob. Ann. Joy. I. Oh, Eve. Jim. May. Let's go with Tom. That was my brother's name. How do I feed him? Okay, I got to read up on that part. Okay, guys, so I got him fed. I just fed him. Put on there. So he's eating again. Now cancel that. And let's give him some water. Okay, so he got water. Oops. Let's play time. Let's play with him. Okay, he's done playing, I guess. There's Heart. Give him a hug. There we go. Cool. What is it, time to eat again already? Let's feed him again. And he's fed. Okay guys, I'll be back with you. Okay guys, so let's open this up. It was $10. I think they're probably on their way. I haven't checked because I don't have good reception out here, but my phone was buzzing, so I'm well, never mind, they are here. Okay, so she bringing her mom out. She's gonna cook for us. So we got this. We've already went over that. There's our 2 trays. And here's our utensils, and of course they are plastic. Alright, so, and of course, you know, it's got to be beat up. Hang on. Okay, let's open this up. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to save that. I'm just going to use one of these. Do something like that, and then this will set down under here like that. So I'm not sure, man, well, it doesn't really set straight. These are, I don't know. I guess that'll have to work. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, let's go back here and let's set a trail camera up here. And then I'll set one over by where we're going to sleep tonight. Hence the tarp. Let's see if we can see a game trail. Maybe we can pick something up. There's that we looked at yesterday. That's a well. Not sure what it's for. Trying to see like if where something's been bedding down. Okay, let's set it here. And we'll point it out that way. Alright, looks like there might be a little game trail right here. So there's one. We'll set the other one up later because well, I don't know. I'll figure out where I'm going to set it up. Maybe we'll see some animals coming around us tonight because last night I saw that possum. So, but I'll figure out what tree I want to put it on and then we'll strap it up later. Okay guys, so let's go ahead. I am in the camper because it's just too windy out there. It'll probably blow this out. And also, I don't want to take a chance of starting a fire. So, remember, this is not a survival video anyway. Jeez. It's just a camping challenge thing, I guess. And I had to grab the crappiest one they have. Now, so what would I have done if I didn't have a camper to go into? I would have just punctured this and set it out in the sun all day, and by evening time it would have been warm enough to eat. I know you shouldn't do that. Well, maybe you shouldn't, but you know, I've never heard of anyone actually dying from that. or getting sick from it. But that's what I would have done if I would have had to. I mean, you're most definitely going to die if you don't eat. So let's dump these in here. And of course they're all unwrapped. Well, that's a joke. And one of my spoons from the Dollar Tree. And I'm making a mess. But that's okay. Now, what we're going to do is open up our sausages, and we're going to cut our sausages up in here. That's just Monkey and her mom out there. They're eating. She made them, first time she's ever used the stove in here. She made them hamburger helper. So I'm still sticking with the tradition, but like I said, it's just so windy. But yeah, that's what I would have done, guys. I just punctured them and set them out in the sun. And if there wasn't any sun and it was rainy and I couldn't have fire or whatever, just eat them right out of the can. That stuff's cooked. A lot of people don't understand that, but that stuff is cooked already. So, and I'm only using half the pan. So now we have to start our fire here. I'll show you how we're going to do that. Maybe. Alright. Now, we'll take our candle, still lit from before. I got the windows open because, you know, it does get hot in this camper. I didn't want Monkey to get hot later, so. There we go. It's lit now. I'm going to put this under here. Probably could have just used the candle, but I'm going to keep this candle lit. It smells good in here. Alright, one of them went out. Okay. Now I'll bring you back when this is just about done, because really this is all I'm doing is just letting it heat up. A couple more of our sheets of foil here. Just going to put it on there loosely because I have to take it off and stir it. So one probably would have done it. Okay, now I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay guys, been on here for a little bit. What you're supposed to do is the big pan you're supposed to put on here with a 1/2 inch of water in it, and then you put these pans on top. It's really just for keeping things warm, but I'm using it to cook, so it's starting to stick there in that one spot. Pretty warm. Alright, I'm going to dish this out. Blow this out. I'm going to go get my little pan. Okay. Dip this. You know what? I'm going to go get one of those big spoons that came with it. Okay. let's get some of my sausages. I turn around, there's a camera pointing in the screen. I should have bought a fork instead of a spoon, but that's alright. Let's go eat. Okay, let's see if this is good. There it is. I should have got a fork.
So what's all in there?
Hot tamales. And just that sausage I put in.
And that came out of a can.
Not homemade. No seasoning.
Yeah, he loves seasoning.
He needs hot sauce.
Well,
A little bland.
yeah, a little bland. But if you needed it and it's the only thing you had, it'd be all right.
I'd be snaring a squirrel. I would use this to bait in an animal, snare that animal, and eat him.
Yeah, I think I like my food
I
for
don't-
dinner tonight better than that.
I don't think I could eat a squirrel.
Well, he might not let you know.
That's the only way I do it.
I am going to eat.
You can see the critters on the moon with that damn thing.
Craters, not critters.
Well, they could be critters. You don't know. Yeah. It's amazing.
See?
Yep.
Eating the leaves.
Fiber. He needs his fiber. So cute. They are cute. I don't care. They're cute.
They are.
Mm-hmm. Oh. He's
There he
there.
goes.
Yep.
Okay, guys, so now that we got a break in the airboats, you might hear some kids across the road back there. They're playing football, they've been riding their bikes, and I'm totally okay with that. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. So, the only thing I got left to utilize is my duct tape. So, I'm going to try to make a little barrier for animals. Oh, this stuff's hard to rip. Dang. Then I'm going to put some palm fronds right in front of here. Let me grab some of those. Now this stuff will not keep animals out, but maybe, just maybe it'll be a deterrent. At least I can hear them trying to get in. Right. Now I'm going to keep doing that and get this all covered up. Until I get kind of up to the top there. I'll show you when I'm done. And there we go. That'll work. Might put one more up there and one more right there, but just kind of a deterrent. So this one I'm not really going to worry about. This side. I may put a couple there for when I go to bed, and then I'll just slide them over. But I think I'll be all right. Okay, guys. Soon these lights will be coming on, and I'll have my ambient lighting. So I'm still missing one. I know I bought 6 of them. But anyway, so yeah. Cool. I'm having time of my life. This is really fun. But again, in a survival situation, none of this stuff would happen. You know, you're not going to have this stuff. That's why I always carry a lighter, guys. Always have a lighter on me. My dad told me when I was little, I've been carrying a lighter since I was 13, 14 years old. Dad said, always carry a lighter. The dad don't smoke. He says, it's not for smoking. Always carry a lighter, and I always have. So, yeah. Because, like you seen how hard it is to build a fire in a real situation, you know, and I had the perfect stuff. So, you know, most of the time you're not going to have that stuff on you. But I'm going to have a lighter on me, that's for sure. So, I mean, there's ways you can rub sticks together and all that. That takes hours. People don't understand. They watch his YouTube videos, and he's like, here we go, we're going to rub it together, and he puts it on fast forward and the fire starts. It's not like that. He's probably been doing it for hours and hours and hours. So, but that's why I wanted to show you, not everything works the way you see on TV. But yeah, so that's my little shelter. Monkey took her mom home, so I think I'm going to sit up here. She said, sit down and relax now. So that's what I'm going to do. So I may lay down in there, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, awesome. I think that'll work. That'll make a nice little shelter. Plus I can still get air through there, you know, to breathe. Cool. Okay guys, I have not utilized everything. I didn't use these, but we're about to. Whoa. Okay. Take the end cap off. Let's see if we can build a fire with that, because that was one of my backup plans. Oh, it was lit up too. And there it is. Cool. Alright, Monk. There you go. I should have just did that the first time. That's what I was going to do, but I didn't. So, now I have utilized everything. Okay, I forgot. Didn't use these either. Now if I had a fire, I would boil that, and that stuff would pretty much come right out of there with this, but there you go. Used everything. Ah! There you go, Monk. Now she said I can relax. Well, she said that, but I forgot about these 2 items, those and the caps. So, now I've utilized everything. I forgot to show you guys earlier, but it is 8:15 now, but it is Saturday, April 18th. So, we're going to have to change your guys' battery here in a minute, but that's okay. So, there it is. Today is Saturday. Okay, guys, so here is our lighting, our ambiance lighting. See if I can get them all 4 in here. Yeah, there we go. They changed colors except for that one. How I did that, I don't know. Now, we're still missing one, which I would have put up on that, well, up there. Let me see if I can lighten you up a little bit. Nope, that's it. But I would have put it on the other end. But yeah, I made a little door there. There's our lighting. It's cool, they changed colors. Except that one. That's pretty neat, so I put him up there. This one's red now. That one's like greenish blue, well, blue. This one just turned green. Now it's turning blue. That one's pink. Now it's changing to, I'm not sure, like several different colors at once. Now it's red. Cool. Well, now it's green. But yeah, so there's our lighting. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm in my shelter. What's going on, Monk? Monkey got scared, so she wanted me in here with her.
Yeah, I was petrified.
What was going on out there?
I don't know, some weird shit was happening. Branches breaking and heavy footprints.
Yeah, stomping.
Yeah, like somebody had work boots on and they were stomping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Over by my shelter.
So he's like, I'm out.
So, well, no, I've been out there for 45 minutes.
Yeah, you've been standing right here.
Well, I was out there walking around and stuff.
Yeah.
I checked inside my shelter and made sure there was no animals there, and I turned that other camera on. That's when the first limb or whatever came flying at me. But yeah, so I was like, so I finally got connected to the camera back there that we set up earlier, and it took 3 still images, no videos.
It's weird.
Yeah, so something set it off and it took 3 pictures, but no videos. So, and I can't see anything in the pictures. I mean, I'll bring it up on a big screen, and I'll show them to you, but I can't see anything in them. And it's very calm out. There's no wind, so.
Yeah, it was windy earlier and then it stopped.
And she's in here every time I heard something out there. She'd just get to laughing. What was that? I don't know. So, yeah, call me what you want, but I'm calling myself smart. When in doubt, stay the hell out.
I don't think Bruno liked you out there either. He kept pacing.
Yeah, I know. I heard him in here walking around. But the only thing that really bothers me is the rattlesnakes, because it is getting chilled down out there. It's like 69 or 68 right now.
Alright.
And it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. The only thing that bothers me is the snakes. Now, like a black snake doesn't bother me, but we have rattlesnakes and coral snakes here, and
Yeah.
I don't want
Yep, we do.
I don't want them crawling up in there. If it was a tent, it'd be alright, because, you know, they can't get inside a tent.
Alright.
But that's wide open on both ends.
Yeah, they can crawl right in there.
Well, I think really my main concern is spiders.
Is that what's freaking you out?
I think that's what's freaking me out, because when I shine a light around there, I can see all them eyes.
What eyes?
From the spiders.
You see eyes of spiders?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're them.
That
They
bother me. I
they
think
won't hurt you, but
the hogs would bother me more than anything.
I'm not too concerned about the hogs.
Because we've heard them, we have seen them here. We know they're here.
But I don't think they're here because I don't see any signs of them where they've been rooting around.
Yeah.
You know, the possums and stuff don't really bother me. I'd hate to have them crawl in there with me, but you know, you just jump or say hey and they'll take off.
Right.
But I think it's really the spiders that are bothering me.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like little sparkles of glass.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Mm.
And so yeah, Bruno didn't like me out there. Now he's almost out already.
Yeah, he was pacing the whole time you were out there.
He kept
and
hearing
then
him
just laid
hop
down.
down off the bunk, back up in the bunk, down off the bunk, back up in the
As soon as
bunk.
you came back in, he was fine.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Something weird happens, I'll kick you guys on. Because even the neighbors over there across the road, over by the pavilion there, when those noises, like those stomping noises and stuff,
Yeah.
did you hear that one guy said, what the fuck was that? And she goes, I don't know. And then I heard him say something about them, or like maybe he was saying maybe it was them or something, but they heard it too.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm staying in here, keep Monkey safe. Good night, guys. Tell him good night, Monk.
Night.
Good morning, everyone. It is, let's see what time it is. I'm trying to bring up my trail camera. It's 8:26. I got up at 7:50 when Monkey left. She didn't say anything. I heard her take Bruno out, and then she came back in, I think, and then I heard the car start up and she left. So but yeah, it's 65 out here, 66 in the camper, so it's a beautiful morning. Yeah, I'm trying to check my trail cam. I can check it with my phone. It's kind of spotty, but it got 3 pictures last night and no video. And the pictures I'll have to bring it up on big screen, but I don't see anything in them. 3 pictures this morning, I'm not sure what time they were, but they there's something on there, but I'll leave it at the end of this video, the pictures, and it did catch a video this morning, I guess. So it says 3 pictures and 1 video, so I'm trying to see what it is. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna hang out here till about 2. I was going to go in with her and get a shower and stuff, but she just left, so I don't know. But anyway, I'll kick you guys back on in a minute. Stick around. Okay, guys, so Monkey just made it back. I'm going to go pull the memory card out of this camera over here. I'm going to pull the memory card out of the one back there that we went and set up yesterday. Did get something on it. It's pretty cool, but you have to wait till the end to see it. Well, this is the end, but so I'm gonna get this uploaded for you, and then we're coming back out again tonight. We're probably gonna do some fishing this afternoon and figure out what we're gonna do for supper. Might do fishing after supper, some evening time fishing, but either way, I'll film some of that for you. And but yeah, thanks for tagging along, guys. It was a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed it. Say bye, Monk.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, she finally made it back. It's afternoon.
That's new.
What time is it?
I just been here, what, 5 minutes? 12:31.
It's afternoon. All right,
They're
guys.
slow.
I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and the adventure, and we'll do some fishing for you. So stick around for that. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.
Hiya.
Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, Legend. Gone for now. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. There's a tree I could utilize if I need to. So yeah, that's pretty shady there. There's not a lot of shade here, but again, a tree I can utilize if I need to.